Hello everyone, Mimikins here. Today I'm going to show you my Stay Sharp dual blade builds. You can throw those whetstones and protective polyjuice out the window because you'll not need them here. This is the first build I've made with the new Behemoth gear and I'm really enjoying it. I've been playing around with the build all of yesterday and I'm confident you'll like it. No more crouching down at badly timed attempts of sharpening your weapon or spending half a day fishing hoping to get some wet fish fins. I don't even feel like I have a sharpness bar, it's practically always white. Just try your best to hit the weak points as much as possible. Even if you have a few hits off target, I've got you covered. The weapon I'm using is called the Empress Dagger Sticks. This comes with a nice chunk of white sharpness with the skill Razor Sharp for halving sharpness loss. Combine this with the Behemoth set bonus for preventing sharpness loss on critical hits, and then my build with 100% critical rate on weak spots, you'll next to never need to sharpen. Level 7 attack boost with only one attack duel. Level 6 critical eye. Level 3 blast attack. I love blast on dual blades, it procs so often, every time it goes off it does 120 damage. Level 3 critical boost, without even having to slot a critical boost duel. Level 3 weakness exploit. Level 3 marathon runner. If you're using dash juice then you can take this down to level 2 as there's a 50% stamina reduction cap. This is my preferred stamina control measure on dual blades. It increases the amount of time you can spend in demon mode, which I love, especially for those times monsters are incapacitated so I can get off a good number of attacks. Airborne, just a bonus skill for those moments to jump off ledges to attack. If you didn't manage to get hold of Kieran's hoop waist slot from the Arch-Tempered version during the event, you can directly substitute it for Diabolos Coil Beta, for the loss of only one slot, which isn't too bad. Just make sure that you beat Kieran next time the event is up. I've got an Arch-Tempered Kieran light bowgun build on YouTube which I made the first time it was available. Feel free to check it out, I'll include the link in the description. Even people who have never played light bowgun before have managed to beat him using my setup. This build is very flexible. I'd say the charm can be substituted for another skill if you prefer for certain fights. This is an earplug version of the build I managed to come up with by rearranging my jewels and charm. It has a 95% critical rate on weak spots. Marathon runner skill is level 2, but you can use a dash juice to cap the stamina reduction. I know you can dodge roars if you evade at the exact time, and earplugs is a love or hate skill for a lot of people. Personally, I like them. If you're not managing to evade the majority of the roars, then earplugs will increase your survivability and DPS. The other thing earplug haters don't take into consideration is the time taken to dodge the roar is still DPS loss, and we're often contending with more than one monster in the same room. Then there is the indisputable fact that even when you're fighting a singular monster, every weapon in the game has attack animations that will prevent you from using your roar dodging moves, whatever it happens to be based on your weapon type. It is impossible to dodge all roars 100% of the time, so earplug builds will always have a place in the game. Not all monsters require earplugs or even need the full 5 levels. I've included a monster roar list in the description for you to check out what you might need for the monster you're fighting. If you're playing solo and using the Palico Choral Orchestra, your cat will sometimes buff you with small earplugs. Hunting horn users, depending on what weapon they might have, can also offer earplugs both small and large. Feel free to modify any skills to your own playstyle. This setup is extremely flexible and easy on the dual requirements. I hope you found this video useful and might like to try out one of my builds. Please support the channel by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.